know there'll be a lot of talk about JW, but as always, we never answer questions on any type of injury, myself or the coaches or the players. He's really being evaluated this afternoon. Unlike some of the speculation that where he's already been diagnosed with certain injuries, they must have more information than I do, because I know that we're supposed to find out about 6 o'clock tonight exactly the extent of his injury. Our plan is for him to take his boot off and see where he's at on Tuesday. I do know from the information I got today at noon that it's not as severe as what was originally thought. So that's good news. To what extent, we won't know. So we'll just move forward from there. We've had to use multiple quarterbacks a number of years since I've been the coach here, and we expect our team to compete, and we expect those guys to make plays and to move the ball and score points, and that's what we'll do. So we'll move forward. We're playing a very good football team. I mentioned in the post game that this team is very capable of competing and winning games in this league. They're a very mature team. Essentially, they've got everybody back other than the quarterback. The quarterback has played fairly well, in my opinion, this year. Has made some plays for them, a lot like the guy they had last year. They're a very well coached team. They've got speed. They're located in a great part of the country for recruiting, and it shows. They've done a nice job, and they have good players, and we'll have our work cut out for us on Saturday night.
No surprise then that they've built the program this quickly.
They're in a great location, in my opinion, for what they're trying to accomplish. I've said it a number of times, but there's 350 Division I players, give or take a few, in the state of Texas. I don't know the numbers to be exact. I'm going to guess that probably 325 of those are going to be from Central Texas East. There's not as much population playing the game of football in West Texas, and they're located in a great spot, and they've got a good guy leading their program.
Talk about Coach Coker and your relationship with him.
Well, he's always been a very special part of our family. You know, obviously he coached myself and Dale, and he's got a great personality. He's got good people skills. He's been around good coaches. He's smart. I don't know all the details of whatever happened down in Miami. I know that he was one game away, and arguably a call that could have gone either way, from winning 2 national championships in a row. And I don't know what his long-term goals are. In my opinion, he'll either come out at some point and say, this is where I want to be and where I want to retire, or at some point he's going to be at another job, a big job. Somebody's going to, I would think some athletic director could really sell to his board of regents that I want to hire this guy to take over on the program, in my opinion, with the job he's done in a short period of time.
You talked about Garmin and what he showed you stepping in after not playing a game in 5 years.
He played fairly well. There's times he made mistakes. We'd like to have some throws back. I'm sure he would. For the most part, it's never like what people think it is until you step out there and play. There have been a few players at our level. I use Johnny Manziel as an example, that showed up on the scene and played very good right from the start all the way through the end of his career. Most players, it takes a little time to get used to and adjusted to the speed of the game.
What most impressed you about his performance on Saturday? You said he made mistakes. What stood out to you from Saturday?
I thought his demeanor was really good. He handled himself well. It was good. It's important that his approach and his attitude was a positive manner, and I think the team related and felt comfortable with him in the game.
What would you expect from him if he's got to go this week? You know, I would imagine with Walsh questionable, he'll be taking the top first-team reps for most of the week. What would you expect? How would you expect that to help him next week?
Well, we'll find out for sure what we'll do with JW's reps on Wednesday. But if he has to take the majority of the reps, we expect him to get better. He's gotten quite a few reps in preseason camp. He's had more reps than essentially any 2 we've had prior to having the 3 guys compete for the job a couple years ago.
Does having a strong-armed quarterback who can really spin it like that change anything offensively for you, as opposed to a running quarterback?
He brings a little different type of style of offense to our team, and I mentioned that in preseason, that this camp was different than the other years because there is some difference in the type of game plan that we would use with him if JW is not in the game, and so we make that adjustment and go on. We've done it before.